Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to paraphrase information that you find when you're doing research online or at the library. Many times in school, we're required to write essays or short articles about a certain topic. It's great to go and find information from books and online, but you can't use the exact same words that you find in those books. That's called plagiarism. Another word for plagiarism is stealing someone else's work. So what you need to do when you're using information you find from another source is you need to put it into your own words. Many teachers will say this: use your own words. That means to paraphrase. Take the information that you know and put it in your own words. So in this video, I'm going to use an example. Let's say I had to do a project on a food that was very healthy. I've got this website up here on the screen. It's called The World's Healthiest Foods. There's a lot of great information here, and if I just scroll down the page a little bit, you'll see that they have a very long list of the 100 most healthy foods that you can eat. The one that I'd like to work with today is avocados. So I'm going to click on avocados, and this will take me to the page of information. Now when I look at this page of information, there's a lot of information here. Maybe I only need to write a short paragraph. I don't need this much information, but I do need some of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin by doing some skimming techniques. Now skimming is when you just look through the text and look for the main ideas, look at the headings and the topic sentences to get a feeling for what's on the page. So to begin, I see the heading avocados. That's what we're talking about, and here there's a little introduction. The avocado is colloquially known as the alligator pear, reflecting its shape and the leather-like appearance of its skin. It tells me about the origin of the word and what the tree looks like as well. This is good information, so as you see, I've highlighted the information on the page, and I'm now going to use my keyboard, and by pressing Ctrl+C, that's going to copy that information. Now I'm going to open a program that I like to use called Notepad. I'll open up a fresh notepad, and I'm going to use now the keys Ctrl and V. Ctrl V to paste that information into Notepad. The reason I like Notepad is that it takes out all the hyperlinks and special formatting, so all I have left is the text. I can then copy that into Microsoft Word and format it the way I would like to. It's a good tip when you're working with online research. Now I've taken information from a web page. It was written by someone else, and I can't take credit for this, so I'm going to need to paraphrase it. But I also need to say where I got the information from. So I've come back to the web page. I'm going to Ctrl+C or copy the web address. I'll return to my notepad, and I'll place that web address directly below. Ctrl+V to paste. Now I have the website and a little bit of information to get started. I'm going to move my website down just a little bit there and put my cursor back below, and we'll find some more information. So we have kind of an introduction. Now I see here heading what's new and beneficial about avocados. Okay, it looks interesting. I see things like antioxidants. Some numbers here, that might be interesting. I'm going to keep moving down the page. I'm just skimming here to see what we see. Vegetable too high in fat. Interesting information there. Keep moving down. Oh, here's a chart. Very nice. We have some interesting information about the daily recommended intake. Go down here a little bit. Some more options. Health benefits, description, history, how to select and store, tips for preparing and cooking. Okay, I want to write a paragraph about the health benefits and maybe some tips for preparing and cooking. So I'll look below here in the health benefits, promote heart health. Okay, so that's good. They promote heart health. I'm just scanning through, looking for the information that will help me. Okay, I don't see anything there. Anti-inflammatory benefits. This looks interesting. The ability of avocado to help prevent unwanted inflammation. Okay, again, I'm going to Ctrl+C and copy that. Come back to my notepad. I'm going to paste it there. Now this was under the section Health Benefits. I'll type that so I remember. We'll put a new line here. We'll go back. What's next here? Arthritis. Oh my, definitely. Okay. Optimized absorption of carotenoids. I'm not sure what a carotenoid is. Antioxidants. I believe that's good for your blood. So here's a list of the carotenoid antioxidants provided by avocado. Interesting. I'm going to look a little further though. Supports cardiovascular health. That sounds interesting. Avocado's support for heart and blood vessels. Okay. Too high in fat. That's what we saw before. Okay. Oh, I see some good information here. It's talking about blood fat levels, inflammatory risk. This is great. I'm going to copy this section and then I'll come back here and paste it in. I've got a lot of information about avocados now, probably more than I need, but let's get just a little bit more. Promotes blood sugar regulation. This is interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm just reading through. Okay. It's talking about the carbohydrates. I don't know. I think I'm just going to take the heading there. Promotes blood sugar regulation. That sounds like a health benefit. Put underneath there. We'll come back. Go a little bit further down. I saw another one here. Anti-cancer benefits. Okay, the ability of avocado to help prevent the occurrence of cancers in the mouth, skin, and prostate gland. This is very interesting. I'm going to copy that information and I'm going to paste it in here as well. Okay, that's a lot of information now. I'll go down the page a little bit more. History, how to select and store, tips for preparing. Okay. Healthiest way of cooking. Okay. Okay, interesting. It's saying here, in the healthiest way of cooking avocados, is that you want to eat it raw, unheated, uncooked. Okay, so let's copy that as well. And it's true, that's how I like to eat them. Now I'll put here, healthiest way of cooking avocados. Okay, now all the information that you see here is from this one page on the internet. I'm going to go down below here, and I'm going to open up now Wikipedia. Wikipedia is a great website to find information. We have to be careful with what we find on Wikipedia, but for avocados, which I'm typing into the search field, I think we can trust them to give us some good information today. And there they are, avocados. Again, it begins with a small description of the avocado plant. I'm going to copy that again. That looks interesting to me. I'm going to go back to my notepad, and I'm going to paste this here. Now you'll notice on Wikipedia, all of these are hyperlinks, all of these words. If I copied and pasted this into Microsoft Word or another word processing program, these hyperlinks would come with the text. I don't actually want the hyperlinks, so this is a good example. And here it's talking about where they're from and how they're harvested. Good information. I'll copy that as well. And when I paste it into Notepad now, you'll see that all those hyperlinks are gone. And so my text is clean for me to work with. Now again, I've gone to a new website here, Wikipedia, and it's important for me to get my information about where it was from. So again, I highlight, Control-C to copy the web address or URL, and I'm going to place that below the information here so that I know where this information has come from. Now, I've got the information I want to work with. I have far too much, so I'm going to copy it all now, highlighting the whole thing, Control-C to copy, and now I'm going to open Microsoft Word, which is a much easier program to work with when I'm using the text. Once it's open, simply Control-V, and I'm going to paste all that information into Microsoft Word. And you see it all here now. Now, for this video, I'm not going to do the complete process, but just to show you what it looks like. We'll take this first passage here. The avocado is colloquially known as the alligator pear, reflecting its shape and the leather-like appearance of its skin. Now that's the first sentence from the page that we saw online. I want to write my own paragraph, so I need to paraphrase. So I'm going to come below here, and just to show you how this looks. What we want to do is we want to change the order of the words and even the grammatical structure. You can also change some of the words that you choose to use to make it different from the way it was written by the original author. So at the beginning here it says the avocado is colloquially known as the alligator pear. Colloquially means kind of commonly, or in common terms, slang if you like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this first part here, and I'm going to make it the last part of my sentence. It goes on to say reflecting its shape and the leather-like appearance of its skin. So I'm going to start by saying the avocado has, and I'm going to talk about its skin first so we can change the order of the sentence. So the avocado has, I'm going to put thick and tough skin, and this is instead of leather-like. Okay, so leather is very tough, it's very thick, so I'm changing leather-like to thick and tough. The avocado has a thick and tough skin, and this gives it the common name of the alligator pear. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken all the information that you see here about the skin and the common name, I've changed the words around, changed the grammatical structure, and I have a new sentence. The avocado has a thick and tough skin, and this gives it the common name of the alligator pear. Now I'm seeing I have too many ands in a row here, so I'm going to add a comma. The avocado has a thick and tough skin, and this gives it the common name of the alligator pear. I've paraphrased the first sentence. Now, I can continue in this manner. We'll go on to the second line. Avocado is derived from the Aztec word ahucatl. Avocados are the fruit from the Americana, a tall evergreen tree that can grow up to 65 feet in height. Okay, this is a lot of information. Avocados vary in weight from 8 ounces to 3 pounds, depending on the variety. So again, let's take all the information from these 1, 2, 3 sentences and make one new sentence out of them. So I'm going to begin like this. I'm going to say, avocados, oh no E, avocados can weigh anywhere from 8 ounces to 3 pounds. Avocados can weigh anywhere from 8 ounces to 3 pounds. They come from an evergreen tree called the Persea americana. Okay. Oh, now it says can grow up to 65 feet in height. So I'm going to change this to they come from a very tall evergreen tree called the Persea americana. Am I missing anything there? Oh, okay. They get their name from an ancient Aztec word. Period. Okay, so except for the actual Aztec word, which maybe I could put in brackets here, ahucatl, we've changed this sentence all around. So now, instead of the avocado is colloquially known as the alligator pear and so on, as we had before, it now reads, the avocado has a thick and tough skin, and this gives it the common name of the alligator pear. Avocados can weigh anywhere from 8 ounces to 3 pounds. They come from a very tall evergreen tree called the Persea americana. They get their name from an ancient Aztec word, and the word is written here in brackets. Now, if a teacher was to take my work, and if I had just used what they put on the website, what the teacher can do is they can highlight one sentence from your work. They can copy that, then they can go into Google and quite simply a teacher can just paste the sentence from your work into Google, hit enter, and you'll see that almost every time, immediately it will take them to the page with the information that you collected. Now, this is how you get caught stealing work or plagiarizing, which is why it's so important to paraphrase. If we go back to the text that I wrote now, and I take a sentence from it again, I copy that, I'll go back to Google, I'm going to put this sentence now into Google, the sentence that I had paraphrased in my own words, enter, and we're going to find, there we go, California rare fruit growers, Knowledge Master, Caribbean, Wikipedia. Okay, so it did find that one, but I don't see anywhere the website where we got the information from. So we've successfully paraphrased it enough that the teacher won't find it and that Google won't find it either. But that's not really the important part. The important part to paraphrasing information is to be able to take information that you find and to put it into your own words to create something new. I hope you found this video useful. Good luck with your paraphrasing.